A man who stands for nothing falls for everything. You guys, pay attention, man, please. I'll pay close attention to this video, please. Do you know what you stand for? You know, every one of us is going through something in life right now that is challenging, some sort of moral and ethical dilemma. You know, that's what I'm going to talk to you guys about is navigating. Think of a situation right now in your life where you're trying to figure out whether you should go right or go left, whether you should stay in this situation that you created or whether you should break away because your gut and your instinct is telling you that you need to go away. And that I'm going to teach you guys something that can really help you with your decision-making process. It can really help you cut out these scenarios in your life where you're feeling like pulled towards a toxic direction and also pulled towards your purpose, towards a higher quality life. I want to take you there to help you guys out with this decision making. I want to take you back to a time when I was out on target as an officer, okay? Imagine this. You're a ranger. You're in your dream job. You're doing a night raid. You're with a bunch of individuals that are professionals, top 1%ers. These are top performers in the military. And it's your task to fly in by helicopter, land at night, move to the objective, go into a compound, capture or kill a guy, and come out and leave on the helicopter. Ideally, no one gets hurt. However, you fly in, it's around midnight. When you finally get there, when you go from the helicopter's landing zone to the objective, it takes you hours to get there, going through all types of terrain. You're at altitude as well, because this is in Afghanistan. 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, maybe even 9,000 feet. You're having a hard time breathing. You have an attachment to you. You have Afghan special operators with you. You're tired, you're fatigued, you're exhausted. You get to the objective, it's late at night, maybe close to midnight. A firefight breaks out. Gunfire happens. The enemy, you guys are in combat. And somebody gets shot. That somebody is the enemy fighter. One of the guys you were going in and you were going to capture or kill. As you approach his body, you as the leader, you heard the shots, so you started moving towards him. You get to his location. Everybody's got their white lights on inside of the small room where he was shot. You rush up there. You can't breathe because you fucking sprinted. You're still trying to get the picture of the entire battlefield. You look down at this guy, and he's probably in his mid-20s, and he's bleeding out. If you've ever seen a body bleeding out, there's not a lot of color. They start to go pale. So he's very pale, very white. And the team looks at you, and everybody starts talking. What should we do? Should we save him, or should we let him go? Should we let him die? Or should we eliminate him? And it's your decision. This guy, this enemy fighter, he was threatening your life. You thought that he was going to kill your people. And you have to make the decision whether he lives or whether he doesn't. What do you say? How do you make the decision? Because I was in that situation. And the decision that I made was that we had to, and we collectively made the decision. The right thing to do was to treat the guy, to try to save him. Unfortunately, the enemy fighter that attacked us, like, there was so much anger. Guys, when somebody tries to attack you like that, the last thing that you really want to do is fucking save them. You know, you want to take it to this motherfucker. You have to put your emotions aside and do the right thing. And so we attempted to save him. That was the call we made on the ground. It was the right call. It was a tough call. But it was within our integrity. So that's what we did. Unfortunately, the guy, he didn't live. He died. But we tried to save him. Now, my point with this story is that in your life, in that moment, rather, we made a decision to save this guy's life because it was the right thing to do. We made a decision because it was the right thing to fucking do. In your life, think about how far you would go if you did the right fucking thing. The right thing is always the hardest fucking thing, man. I'm in a situation right now where I had to do something incredibly difficult. Something with somebody close to me, man. And it breaks my fucking heart that I had to do what I had to do. But I had to do the right thing. And as much as it stings, as much as it hurts, I know that any true fucking leader, if you don't stand for anything, you fall for everything. You get pushed the fuck around. And if you look around the world, we have far too many people being pushed around in life. So there's two keys to making fast, rapid decisions that help you build a better life, help you make firm decisions that serve you so that you're not pushed around by life. The first one is do the right thing. The second key to making great decisions is intuitive action. Not impulsive action, intuitive action. Impulsive action means you do whatever your freaking impulses and your desires say to do. Intuitive action means you take the path of conscious congruence, the path of God, the path of the purity, the path of aligning yourself with God's purpose and God's purpose for you. A man without any spiritual connection is an empty man. He's an unguided man. He's a lost man. In order for you to become your absolute best, you're hearing it from a guy that became a 1%er. I was a quitter, and then I turned into a 1%er. And the way that I did that was I started doing the right fucking thing. I took intuitive action. And I failed a shit ton. I made a lot of mistakes. But I'll tell you guys, I'm at this conference right now. This is Lewis Howes conference out here in California. I flew out from Florida. I went to Vegas, drove down from Vegas to here with a colleague of mine, Claudia Guidadella. We're doing this conference. After this, I'm jumping on another plane. I'm going to Texas for a few hours, and then I'm going to fly out to Florida. And the whole reason I made this trip is because it was the right thing to do. Me and Claudia are potentially doing some business together. I've got a funeral to go to, and this event was something that was important for us to go to as all this shit was happening. And then I got to be back in Florida because I promised my wife that I would take her to this concert that's she really wants to go to. So I'm trying to fucking do it all. And today is Friday. I left Thursday, and I'm going to be back in Fort Lauderdale on Saturday. I haven't slept. I slept 2 hours last night, guys. Slept 2 hours last night. My point with all this is that in our lives, we're all going to have hard times. And while I'm going through this trip, Florida, Vegas, California, back to Texas, back to Florida in just a couple of days, I have life that's slamming me right now. I had to make a tough-ass decision. And so do not wait in life to make the decisions that you need to make. You need to learn how to operate and make decisions, do the right fucking thing, and take intuitive action as life is trying to fucking hold on to you and slow you the fuck down. You got to be able to do multiple things at once. You need to be able to make the tough decision, take the intuitive action, and keep moving fucking forward. Because when you align yourself, guys, really listen to this. When you align yourself with the right path, doing the right thing, and taking intuitive action, this is a God path. The best opportunities in your life, the best things in your life will happen to you when you walk down this path of uncertainty. You'll run into events and situations like here, like where I'm here with Claudia and we're doing this collaboration. You'll run into a situation where I just welcomed a great member into my academy that I'm just totally in alignment with, and I'm excited to help and serve. Things will open up for you in life when you choose the right path, you do what you think and you know is right, and you take intuitive action. That's the message that I have for you guys. Fucking make some tough decisions, because the man who stands for nothing falls for everything. Love you guys. Conquer all.